about to MLG it. He's about to do this like Sam Fisher snake.
I did make it past them.
You did.
Please don't look this way.
You want to just treat yourself to a save scum right here?
Maybe. Oh, the way these floors are, they like suck you into them and then you're just stuck. You have to jump to get out. Oh boy.
The engine was never good. As much as Rutskarn and I enjoy the more organic look of some of this, it was never good at rendering or handling it as a physical place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, one of the interesting things about, like Rutskarn was alluding to, the physicality of how...
Uh-oh.
Did you do something there, or did they just notice you?
They noticed me and murdered me. I was trying to find my noisemaker arrow, but I couldn't get to it. Uh-oh. There are swarms of bees following me. Hey, what's up?
Screaming the word bees is the thing I do a lot in Looking Glass games.
Now, let's be honest. Let's say we're playing a bad game, an inferior game, like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. If we were doing Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, you know exactly what to expect in a given recording session. It'd be like, I think we're going to fight some more blackguards, which they're called blackguards for some reason, even though that's not how you pronounce that. And I think we're going to fight some orcs also. But you play this game, you don't know what's coming out. Mantises,
the upside, I think I lost them. On the downside, we're just on the other side of the staircase I went down at the start, so...
Peace.
Hello. How you doing? Cool. I'm gonna go this way. And hope you don't turn around. How do you get up there?
It's funny how mobility is one thing that you sometimes don't even notice in a shooter,
Not really.
but which really affects your enjoyment of a first-person game. Like, I was not enjoying Wolfenstein 2 for a lot of reasons, and then I went online and someone pointed out that a lot of it is that, like, you get stuck on the environment, like, sort of subtly. Like, you've got a very broad frame, and it was like a revelation.
Yeah.
How I suddenly realized how much that had been frustrating me, and I hadn't even put my finger on it. Like, a good game makes you feel like you can move through a space as evenly and quickly as you can actually move through a space, at least. And you need to include some wiggle room for the fact that, like, as an actual person, you could, like, turn your hips, you could step over something. Or else you end up feeling very clumsy.
Did I hit it? I'm out of arrows now, so... Can I blackjack a spider?
Probably not. I mean, where would you hit it?
Come on. How does a spider have more fucking reach than my sword?
This is like D&D.mp4 right here.
It's leaving. Okay, whatever. I don't care.
That's a neat detail. How many games of this era would have enemies just run away after you hit them enough?
Yeah. I mean, how many games of any era? Don't generally tend to see that in video games in general.
True.
Everybody just wants to kill you.
In particular, I would like to see more animals running away after being harmed, rather than just, like, fighting you to the death for no reason.
So what's up with the mantis-looking dudes doing the
woodsy creep?
The robot
The woodsy high step? Not robots. Don't call it the robot dance. They'll get hella mad.
Is this a jumping puzzle?
That's a good question. We should bring up the walkthrough.
I have a walkthrough up, but it's not helpful. So,
Thanks, Chris. Please continue to update us on your progress.
it's a 100% completion run, and we're not doing that. It tells you how to go through the level in order to get all the stupid gold, and we're beyond that. That's not what we're doing.
To be fair, you'd have to imagine Garrett has other priorities right now than making a fast ducket.
What? Uh-oh.
Did that frog just jump at you and explode?
I think it was
I
a
forgot about
component
that.
of that wonderful mantis person.
You know what we should cover on this show? Daikatana. We should go back and look at Daikatana.
We once seriously considered doing Daikatana. I think it was after Fallout 3 that we were talking about it, but we ended up not.
It's a fascinating game because it is not particularly good, but it is not as bad as people remember, and it's bad for a lot of really interesting reasons. Well, some
Like
interesting
Spore.
reasons, some really boring.
Well,
yeah, kind of like...
Spore's kind of interesting. I mean, it's interesting
It's
from
interesting
a game
in
development
that-
perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting for the potential it could have had, more so than anything that's actually in the game.
In some ways, it's interesting how little they did. Like, they did so little in such a non-obvious way.
Oh no, you punched
You
him
would
in his
It
care
really
to
feels
die
like this
now.
I mean, from the perspective of the consumer, it really feels like Will Wright had that presentation, and then they took that and they made it slightly worse and made the absolute minimum. Whoa!
Did that
There's
frog
some
kill me by
loud-ass
exploding?
Squealing
Don't sword the frog.
frogs.
Let's maybe try a different direction.
Yeah, it's like the gameplay is so perfunctory and it's tacked onto a visibly worse version of the creature building mechanics from the demo. It would be
Wait, I
hard to
came from this
predict how
direction.
much less Spore there was. Like, you would have to be a genius
What
to
is
watch the
this?
Spore demo and imagine correctly how little Spore there was.
This is not how water works.
You're in the Trixie land. It's not how frogs work either.
Okay, this is the... Nope, alright.
I really enjoy that Garrett appears to have, like, free throw jumped right into that sword swing.
Okay.
Can you get up there? Do you have a rope arrow, and is there wood up there?
Where?
Back in the, where you looked up, back in the gray castle area, gray rock? Is there, like, wood or a beam?
Oh,
There,
here?
you just found
No.
Damn, okay. I'm just looking for how you get up.
What the... I didn't... Oh no, that's a mushroom, not an arrow. Ah! What? What? No! Off my face! What are you doing? Why can't I hit you?
In fairness, this is a problem with every Dark Engine game. The melee sucks. Do you have the ability to do overhand swings in this game? If you hold down sword, can you...
I think so, but I've never figured out how to do it.
Okay, if you hold it down, does he go up?
No. Oh, yes. He does, but the animation doesn't make it look like he is.
Yeah, he pulls it out as a sneaky surprise. He wants to surprise you as much as he surprises the enemy.
I learned how to do that with System Shock 2, and that's just how I play the game.
Did Garrett take a huge breath there right before he went into the water?
No, that was Josh.
Where? Oh, crap. All right, well, time to go.
Do we have a health potion?
No. If we had a health potion, I would have used it already. Oh, fuck. Nope.
Hey, we found fire.
Ha! Now you can't get me.
Okay, don't. So far, so good. Don't fuck this up. Save.
What
Why
is-
save?
I don't know what
Why
I'm
not?
supposed
Why not?
To do...
Save the game.
I'll just...
Now grab that floaty thingy. What is that? What even is that?
I don't know.
What kind of arrow is that?
Gas arrow.
I don't
So what's a
remember what that
gas arrow
does.
do?
I don't remember what that does.
I
me
can
look at-
honestly tell you with my hand to my heart that I have never in my life fired a gas arrow.
Gas arrow is a noxious arrow shot with a bow that instantly knocks out nearby enemies.
That's nice.
Known to only deal damage to fire elementals.
What? Well, a good thing we're in the room with the fire elements.
No! Fire it!
Okay. No,
What the
don't
fuck,
fire it.
Garrett?
Don't fire it. Don't fire it. Whatever you do, don't fire the gas arrow.
Oh, there's
So
the
I was-
fire elemental.
I was reading, and reading is fundamental. The gas arrow
You don't say.
does deal damage to the fire elemental, or the gas arrow does deal damage to the fire elemental, but that the guide makes it clear, don't do that, because while it's one of the few things that can damage them, it's completely ineffectual, and that's not how you kill fire elementals.
Well, how do you kill fire elementals?
Hold on.
I would think a water arrow.
Get water arrows. It only takes one to finish a fire elemental.
Well, that's great.
So one water
Fucking-
arrow will kill a fire elemental.
Hey, this we were here before.
So again, sprawling, mazy level design.
Well, I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. Can I rope arrow up here? Do I have a
If
rope
there's
arrow?
wood, if there's wood, you can rope arrow.
Well, the
All right,
answer
let me
to that
see
is
if-
no. Maybe... Oh. Ah! Alright, you two can fight each other. Hi. Bye. Now where the hell
I think I
am
heard something
Oh.
die.
It didn't die.
Like, I'm looking at these instructions, and it's impossible to comprehend shit. Jump down from the treehouse and head north. Take the first passage on the left, grab the water arrow, then go right at the split and to the Grey Enclave, which has a moss arrow and a silver nugget. If you fall through the spider pit later, this is where you will land. There is a purse with 100 gold in a larger room and 2 water arrows in the vertical pool.
Okay, I think
Head
that was
west
the
and grab
treehouse.
Head west and grab the moss arrow on the right. Look up to the Grey Rock for 2 silver nuggets. Go west down the path and take the first left to find some more spider caves.
damn it.
The first cave on the left has a gold nugget. The cave in the middle has a water arrow, and the cave on the far right has a water arrow. Follow this layer through, grabbing the fire arrow and moss arrow along the way. Take the next right to a room with columns. I want to find the room with columns because that looks like it's progress, but I don't know how to get there from here.
I'm gonna say something, and Josh can feel free to give me a noogie for this, but this actually looks pretty fun to me.
It would be more fun if
Is this the room with
I
columns?
had more health.
No.
Fuck the woodsy.
Okay, this is going to be a
this is leading
stupid
the wrong
question. Ignorant of all plot and substance of this game. But does it seems like the game turns pretty supernatural pretty fast? Is that a
Yes.
fair...
Yeah,
So-
I gradually at the very least.
So at what point is thieving and being stealthy important?
For most of the levels, we
I don't want to be
skipped.
back in here.
Like in a narrative sense of needing a thief to do things, because it seems like you're a little like beyond
Outclassed?
your, scope a little.
That's a
Like
good
you
question.
need
They
a
integrate it
witcher
pretty
or
well.
something.
So the Woodsy King dude wants you to grab a bunch of artifacts that are in the hands of the various it's kind of like there's factions and stuff that have locked everything down, and that you need somebody to come in and get his fingers into stuff and bring him things without causing a fuss. And it's if you want to do something covertly, rather
there's a
than
lot of
use
them.
magical forces, or your own forces, which are going to alert anyone, you use a thief because he's just a mundane normie human who nobody will miss in theory. But the problem is that Garrett has connections to the Keepers, who are these Illuminati guys who use their sneaky thief abilities to go behind the scenes and stop things from happening. So it's kind of in a way, we're the worst possible thief to have picked for this job.
Okay, that's not anything. This looks like... What?
Yeah, but
What?
yeah, you are in a supernatural space.
Great.
Save the game real quick. It's a good place to save.
With my 1 health.
I actually really like this. I assume that it's intentional and not just a glitch, although I would not be shocked to learn it's a glitch. But this is kind of an impossible space that lets you know that, yeah, you're in a fucked up nightmare supernatural space house. Yeah, let's do this.
So the rest of the episode's going to be us chilling here.
Just some
They
ASMR,
decided to revive the Spodcast.
It's a great, safe spot for you to lurk in fear and work up the courage to get back into the manor.
I've got a fucking quick save here. Who cares? Oh! Okay. That was not the correct time.
I like you didn't even say anything. Just caught you right under the armpit.
Fuck.
You're doing pretty good up to that point.
I was doing pretty good up until the point where I got brutally murdered.
Yeah. Do you have broadhead
What
arrows?
happens if I just... Okay, there is a floor eventually.
The speed with which you hit that floor suggests to me this was intentional. I mean, in case there was any doubt.
I just live in a game called Thief. Josh is literally jumping on metal grates.
Fuck you! Okay. I made it out to the
This is how I
manor.
play a lot of This is how I play a lot of games, honestly.
Now, if you can get out to the front door, and you'll get out of the level and live, but you got to get to the front door.
Where is that exactly?
I don't know. You were supposed to have broken in first.
You should save your game just in mid-jump at some point.
Don't do it. Grab that
That's not
gas
a door.
arrow, because then you could knock people out.
I 5 years ago, I mentioned on this show that I really wanted to play a game that was about being a thief, but not like a sneaky stealth thief, just like a
where I wanna
run through dungeons, jumping
No.
past enemies, dodging around attacks, and grabbing treasure type thief. And then they basically made that game. It's called City of Brass, and I pretty much dig it, although it's frankly too hard for me.
I mean, you can definitely play Dishonored that way.
You can, but it doesn't lend itself super well to that gameplay style.
Why do these keep leading to places that don't have anything in them?
That's because it's Constantine. It's this creepy,
Yeah,
weird
the
manor.
original version of this house was different. You're going back to where you came from.
Not exactly.
Just drop that right on the noggin.
Grab the gas arrow. Gas some of them. Solve some of your problems by grabbing the gas arrow and gassing like 1 or 2 of them.
Fart. Fart. Just fart.
Come on, jump! Takes too long to ready these things.
Nice. That was a classic. That's how I would have handled that. Just jump down to the tree. Use that to
Where is
soften
the
your fall.
front door?
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since
remember
I played
faster.
Well, let me pull it up.
I have to say that the graphics for Maniac Mansion are a lot better than I remembered.
Oh, not that way. Stupid doors. Hi. Hello. Oh, the party's here. Okay, up. Give me a second here. You got a map.
It brings me life, Josh, every time you get trapped by like 8 guys who've been following you.
This is such a useless fucking map.
I mean, the problem is that they're trying to keep it real here, where he's a thief. He didn't have a good map of Constantine's Manor because, like, nobody'd ever burgled it.
Ah, fuck. I messed up my jump there.
Oh my
It's okay,
god.
I respected it the first time you did it.
So I just loaded up a proper walkthrough of this level.
Fuck.
First of all, the exit is upstairs. You have to go up to like the 3rd floor, I think.
It is. Well, that's
You go out. You go
swell,
out
isn't it?
on the what's
See,
your
that's
trigger?
not a fucking way up.
Yeah, not that one.
That's not a way either.
I'm trying to find out how he gets upstairs. My point is, this like 100% walkthrough, an hour long.
Awesome.
Like, well, that's how you're supposed to play this game. Oh shit. Okay. So, have you go to the? Can you get to the south? Go as far south as you can.
Okay, I'm on my way that way. Never mind, I got killed by an exploding frog.
If you go as far south as you can, there will be a last door on your right, and that door will let you into a little.
This is on the first.
I believe it is on the 1st floor. Yes, you have to like climb a ladder to get upstairs.
Okay, I want to go on record as saying that I absolutely understand the necessity of just getting Josh in these briskly so we can move on.
Fuck!
But also that I would happily watch this all day.
Fuck! There we go. Alright, let's go this way this time. Fucking exploding frogs!
The boom frogs
You'll-
have spoken.
If that was the right hallway, you'd want to have turned left. If that's the right hallway, and I don't know that it is.
Okay. Airtight intel like this.
Go away, frog.
Left the other way.
This isn't...
Oh no,
Trying to escape exploding frogs here. It's a delicate business. Come on!
That was pretty good, though. Right up until that last guy, you really had that. Alright, so is it the other hallway, Chris?
I don't know which hallway it is. He needs to turn left because the door will be on the outside of the building on your right.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was cool. It's like you landed inside
come
the
here.
tree. I could practically hear, like, the branches snapping And the Paul Blart Mall Cop Foley playing.
Fuck. Why are there exploding frogs all over this guy's manor?
Because it's hilarious.
Because he's a trickster god. Go back.
Wait, he's a god?
Yeah.
It might be that door right there. Yes, go back that door. Up the ladder. Up the ladder if you can make. Save the game as soon as you get up here.
Get up. Oh my god!
Damn it!
Oh my god! He tasted.
That you get up there and then you get out the balcony and you live and that's it.
All right, Josh, you got this. You got this? Come on. Nice. Good shrub tech.
Leave me alone.
Respect.
Don't shoot me. I did it! I think. Maybe? Am I out?
Yes.
Objective complete.
Oh my god.
Josh, I gotta
Okay.
say you were actually getting... I'm not sure what you were doing there, but you were actually getting pretty good at it by the end there.
Well, bunny hopping is actually really useful in this game, as it turns out, because it makes you go really fast. Okay, we were at time 12 minutes ago, so that's it for this week. Now that we've gotten so out of order, I don't know what we're gonna do next.
Tune back in for Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.
Whoops, we decided to do a completely different and unrelated game.
Our next Thief season, oops, all Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.